Hey Taurus, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. Happy New Year to you. Happy new moon today as well. Quite an amazing week coming up. So let's see what's going on. First of all, I've done a bunch of these readings already for this week. You are on fire, Taurus. You've shown up in everybody's read as the most influential. So your energy is huge this week so far. Anyway, just pointing that out. So whatever you got going on, you're affecting a lot of people in a good way. You're really vibing strong this week. So let's see what's going on. Of all the people that I've seen, that I'm feeling here, this person sticking out, this is going to be the person who's going to influence you the most this week. Particularly, if you have any Sagittarius in your life, you may want to watch that. That was pretty strong for you in the love department. I'm feeling this person is thinking about you right now. Let's see who this is. It's a Leo. You have a strong Leo energy around you while you're watching this. They could be thinking about you right now, thinking they need to... actually, look at the bottom here. I have Queen of Swords. Particularly a Leo who you may not be talking to. Anybody who's in no contact... somebody you haven't talked to in a while is thinking about you. So who is that? Leave us some comments below. We're going to take a look at love, work, career, money, whatever tarot wants you to know. We're going to start with a love reading first. I'm going to see what's coming up, if it's either a new love or a relationship that you're already in. And just going to let you know, this week I am doing private readings. We can do predictions for the whole year. I can answer certain questions that you have. You can find that information in the text box below. So I would love to read with you. So what we got going on, my Taurus friends? What have we got going on? All right. We have some big movement. You are on fire. Okay, all right. So who is the Leo? Because you got Leo on the bottom. There is a Leo energy that really wants your attention. Like you are so on their mind, in their aura, their whole thing. So who is the Leo? All right. It's also about trying to find courage for something. Trying to get up the nerve to do something. I see there's some really big positive movement. That's your main card for the week in your love life. So if you're looking to start a relationship, or you're interested in someone, I feel this is really the week to do it. It's an 8. It's a prosperity and abundance. It's new growth. There's big movement. I feel, Taurus, like you make them, like you ask somebody out, like you go for it. That person you've been interested in, I feel like you ask them out, and that's exactly the Sag reading, just so you know. I feel like, yeah, there's an invitation, there's a party, there's a social event, and there is like or you meet someone at this social event. Maybe that's why you're so influential with all the other signs. If there's a party or an event, or did this just happen? Was it like a New Year's Eve party? Did you meet someone? At an event or a wedding, and you're like, wow, I really like this person. This is like your dreams come true. You're like, who is this person? Again, I'm going to read if you're in a relationship in a moment, but this is like you just met someone. I think why you have to find the strength here is I feel like you're nervous about asking them out because you're not sure that they would accept. Are you feeling a little shy, Taurus? Or that maybe you do ask them out and then they can't for some reason. But I feel like you shrug it off. It's not a big deal to you. I think you just like kind of lived in the moment and you had a good time. You're like, yeah, okay, whatever. You kind of withdraw the question. You withdraw and you just kind of like, okay, fine, whatever. But I feel like you had a good time. There was a good connection. You felt there was movement. But I think what is important about it, why this 8 of Wands is here, is that maybe you've been single and a free spirit for quite some time. This person kind of woke something up in you that you didn't realize was still there because it'd been a long time. So I feel like, yeah, you're single, but now I think that person came along into your path to kind of wake you up and say, you know what, maybe you do want to get out there a little bit more. If you're in a relationship with someone, I feel there is movement and growth. But there's I have to clarify this. There needs to be some courage. I feel like it's actually quite similar. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. If you're dealing with a Virgo, especially, two earth signs, like you're both fixed signs. There's something, both of, like, things could work out really well, but like there's someone who's like all in and someone who's afraid to take a chance. It's like you're both stubborn in a good way. That's not a judgment, but it's like you're a fixed sign. You're like, you dig your heels in, like I'm happy and I'm ready for a new adventure. The other person is, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. That's that kind of thing. So there's like not move there. It's all about movement, and I think in the beginning there was something, and then they kind of all of a sudden put the brakes on this week. So there may be a speed bump this week in the movement. So I still see you single at the end of the week. All right. So you thought things were moving along. Maybe you did go out and have a good time. You had a good time at New Year's, but I feel like all of a sudden, don't be surprised if they all of a sudden you get the call or the text, I don't know if I'm ready. Okay. I'm going to pull one of these for you about this love situation. Helpful people. There's like people around you to talk to. I feel like they need a little bit more help. But Taurus, it's telling you to be assertive. This person is pulling the mask away from their face. It's like, don't hide what you feel. If you're disappointed that they're backing off, be assertive and let them know. And you know, it's pushy and manipulative, no, but assertive is about getting your point across, and saying what it is that you want. It's about being real and authentic, coming from that real place. All right. The helpful people, maybe like if you work together, or coworkers or people who know them, you may want to get some feedback about what's going on with this person. There could be other things that are going on in their life that you don't know about, that maybe it's important that you do, and that's affecting where they are right now. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with this. Let's take a look now. So this is just this week. We'll see next Sunday. I'm back on track on my Sundays. But I do see at the end of the week, maybe New Year's Eve, you thought things were going to get back together. There's a little bit of a hiccup, okay? Let's take a look at your career and your career and your work life. All right? I feel like you're on your game, Taurus. You're on your game. I feel like you're in control of your work and your career. Just you like it. Things that have been the same. You like steady energy. You don't like surprises at work. I do see some travel coming up, though. Okay, so maybe in the past, maybe you got did you get a little bored where you are? I feel like you're taking a trip, or you're looking at another job or opportunity at a distance. It could be even over water, could be in a different country, a different part of where you are. But I feel like you're taking a trip, maybe for an interview or check out the area. And I think what happened, I think you're thinking about leaving where you are. This is about leaving, about walking out. These two cards together, and then I see you partnering with another company, another job, another project. If you work for yourself, I feel like you're switching gears in a big way. You're walking away from somebody. This is the week that you just might either decide you want to do this, or there's something about somebody overseas, about taking a trip. They could be coming towards you. You could be going towards them. But this is about you signing a new contract at the bottom. Three of Pentacles is also about creativity, especially for those of you Taurus who work in the arts or sciences, anything like writing, art, digital stuff, computers, anything that has some creativity, especially for this. But I see you signing a contract. If you work for yourself, I see you this is like a big client here. Or you're enrolling in something. This can be school. Maybe you go decide you want to train for something else, but there's a huge shift in how things were, which is where we started. It's also an Aries card. You have Aries and Virgo in this read, but Aries, particularly in your work, you may not know the birthdays or signs of people you work with, but this could also be an Aries season. So maybe you're planting the seeds now to start this new job, or start a new company on your own, and it would take place towards the end of March into April is when you're thinking of actually leaving this company. You may be in the process. This could be a very developmental week, like you're laying the foundation for that. You could even just be thinking about it, but this is that week you'll look back, oh yeah, this is the first week of the year is when I decided maybe I'm going to shift gears and do something else for work. So both cards, a lot of movement this week. So I'm going to pull one of these for you, my friends. What have we got? We have 13. We have release. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Did I not say about move? So you got a lot of things in play here. If you needed to hear time to move on, we have the number 13 here. So perhaps January 13th is going to be a particularly important month for you about moving. Maybe that's when you schedule the trip, or maybe this whole movement with this person, with the speed bump. Maybe there's something about releasing. We'll see that next week, right? Because next week will be the 9th. So we'll be reading that next week. All right. So of all zodiac signs, who is going to influence you the most? It is Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. I told you, you are the biggest influence in Sagittarians read. It's Taurus and Sag. I'm a Sag. So Taurus, what's going on? All right, my friends. If you would, please like the video. It helps YouTube do its dance so that it helps grow my channel, and I would really appreciate that. And again, Happy New Year. We'll see you again on Sunday. Thank you.